Welcome back, my friends and fellow victims of wanderlust. Today we are in Boulder, Colorado, and we are here because I needed to get out of the apartment, but I didn't feel like doing any kind of massive adventure, and I had heard of some decent abandoned stuff with pretty easy access right here in Boulder. So that is where we are. It's called Valmont Butte. I'm going to turn around the camera, give you kind of a look of what I'm seeing and what we're going to be doing. But to start off, check out this train we're right next to. I love trains. And that train looks so good against that sky. You can see there's the Flatirons mountains are kind of right up over there. It's too bad there's ugly white things right there. I'd get a picture of it because that looks so good going across there. Okay, so we've got the train and sky to one side, and then you can see got a little bit of a abandoned building and silo over here, and the mill that we're really here to see is more on top of that hill. So let's take a quick look at this train, see if we can get a picture or two, then we'll check out this building, and then we'll work our way up. I love how over time that tree has kind of grown to be bigger than the silo it's up against. It's crazy. It's like kind of a swallowing-lit hole. I was hoping there was some sort of trail or some sort of break somewhere that can get easier to that building. I mean, this stuff is so freaking high. I'm not sure. Alrighty, we kept walking around on our way up to the mill to the other side, and sure enough, as I expected, there was a more of an easy access trail. It just seemed like there would be. Now, this is nice. I'm gonna put you guys down for a few minutes and just really enjoy this, take a couple of pictures, and then we'll continue on up to the mill. There is a fuck ton of critter holes around here, and some of them are kind of freaking big. I mean, look at that. I don't want to know what the hell lives in there. So, now that I've freaked myself out, I'm going to give you guys just a couple of quick views of what it's like from the other side of that silo. Check this out. Got the silo, the tree, the clouds, and then out there, the Flatirons. Right, this is a beautiful location. All right, again, I've kind of freaked myself out with the critter holes, so let's get out of here and head on up to that mine. Okay, folks, there's the abandoned mine, some wood, some machinery. Now here's our problem. It looks like they've got Mr. Security sitting right there. That is depressing. That's the problem with something that's so easy to have access to, is it's also easy to, have security for. So we are literally right outside the city limits of Boulder, so I guess they pay someone like, $10 an hour to just sit there all day. Let's see, maybe they're trying to trick us with an empty car. So this is definitely cool. You can see their old sign. That's the old mine. That's the crane or old piece of machinery right there. Here's the security car, the fake police. They keep parked here to deter people like me from doing this. Check this out, by the way. Hi there, Flatirons. Boom. Gorgeous. Just a sick view from here. So we got the Flatirons to this side and some sweet abandon to this side. So let's grab a couple quick pictures. I know we came for the abandon, but god dang, these views are crazy. Look at those snow-covered peaks out that way. Gorgeous. I show you guys the Rockies in almost every video just because they're always there. I want to see if I can get a semi-decent picture of the... I don't know what this piece of machinery is. Check this out. Here's some old railroad tracks. So, that piece of machinery used to run on these tracks up to right to that spot. So that is definitely cool. All right, we've got ourselves closer to this piece of machinery. I just think, again, it's so cool that it ran on railroad tracks, and you could tell it was some sort of crane. Cool. I tried to get some pictures of like in there itself. There's this gigantic metal like grinders and cogs and just really impressive old industrial stuff. So hopefully it came out, and I'm just picturing it. You can see they turned and pulled these cables here. It's just amazing stuff for turn of the century. Kind of interesting about this abandoned mine, ghost town in front of us, is originally this was a Native American burial ground. You can see the butte over there. It's really a sacred place for them. And as always, they got screwed. Like the white man found gold here. They began mining. So they took away their burial ground. They began mining. Of course, they polluted this entire area, which is why it had to become an abandoned site. So, I mean, just a pretty typical Native American story. That was short but fun. A couple of things can happen at this point. There is some nice open space. Maybe I'll go there, walk a little bit, do a little photography, a little video for you folks. Tonight may be a good night to sunset walk in Denver, in which case I will take you guys with me and we shall walk Denver during the sunset. The third option is I get back in that van, head home, binge on some bad TV, and see you on the next video. What's gonna happen? I'm not sure. Your guess is as good as mine.